Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Police Surgeon. Okay, so this was an idea given to me by a wonderful subscriber who basically said, you know, there's a lot of audios, shall we break it up by doing the prequel? And I was like, yes, amazing. I have very kindly been sent so much stuff to do with the Avengers, which included in the special features, Police Surgeon. So it's a prequel with the guy who plays Keel in it, but he's not Keel. It's just a 25-minute episode, but it's a visual. And then there's only a few more audios to go, which is really exciting. I'm ready to just get stuck in with it, you know, and I know you guys are ready as well. So let's watch Police Surgeon. Let's see if it gives me the same vibe as the Avengers, and we can have a little discussion after. I think this was the first episode of it. I'm not sure.
Archie.
Now that's enough, Rowan. Even if you have won 7,000 other pools and given your notice.
Fiancé's privilege, Sarge.
Well, when did this happen?
This afternoon.
Quite a day, eh? You'll find Inspector Bryant in the charge room, sir.
How's his liver tonight?
Horrible, sir. Really horrible.
So he's still a doctor.
Ask Ben. I haven't been charged yet.
It's not Clark you've been called to see, sir. Prisoner in the cells, denying drunkenness. And don't you come the innocent either. You've been arrested on suspicion of being in possession of stolen property. And you're being held here for questioning. Get the jailer, Johnson. Save time if the doctor sees Murphy in his cell. You, sit down over.
He sounds like the one from Some Mothers Do Have 'Em. Is that what it's called?
Keep an eye on that boy, Johnson. Come along, Doctor.
What's the boy's side of it?
Says he won the money of the dogs. Soon break that down.
Yes. You put him away last time, didn't you?
Caught him fair and square.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Hey. I'm glad to make your acquaintance, Doctor.
Okay.
You'll
All right, sit down.
pardon me, Doctor, not getting to me feet, but I seem to have lost the power of me legs. Temporarily, of course.
When charged with being drunk and incapable at midnight, you denied the charge and asked to see a doctor. This is the doctor called by the police.
Now, Mr. Murphy, do you...
Mr. Murphy, you're a man of breeding. Did you hear that, Inspector? Did you hear what the gentleman called me? Mr. Murphy, Mr. Murphy. That's the title one gentleman gives to another. I'm eternally grateful to you, sir.
So you deny being drunk, do you, Mr. Murphy?
Why should I deny it, Doctor? When it's plain as a pikestaff for the world and its wives to see. If I had it, Inspector, I'd give it to him with a heart and a half. That's what he would do for the decent man that he is. And, Inspector, maybe you'll see that I'm not disturbed again till I meet his worship in the morning. Will you see that?
Yeah.
Good night, Inspector.
Good night, Mr. Murphy.
Good night, Doctor. May God bless you.
And God bless you, too.
Amen to that, Doctor. Amen.
Any person detained at a police station shall have the right to summon his doctor or his lawyer on his own behalf. Such a request will not be unreasonably withheld.
Well, going by the book now, are we?
He's right, you know.
Oh, look, give us a break, Doctor. You know he's gunning for me.
Did you do it?
No, of course not. But that's not going to make no difference to him, though. He'll manage to pin it on me. Unless you was to say that I wasn't responsible for my actions. I'd had a blackout or something. Then I'd be okay.
Look, you're as responsible for your actions as I am.
Oh, well, that's not what the head-drinker said when they set me up for Borstal. Starved of parental affection, he said. Honest, he did.
Yeah.
Collins Folly.
Which race was that, then?
The 8:45.
All right, so look.
Well, you're not just going to let them send me down, are
But
you?
you did
I'll
it.
get you out of this mess, Jim.
Well, he's left that there so that he can
Sorry, it's
so that he
that
can be
side
able
like
to know which race he bet it on.
Exhibit A. Oh, Lord. I'm very sorry, sir. I just didn't
It was
realize...
my fault, sir. We were fooling around and I
You
made
see how
it...
you feel like fooling around in the morning?
Yes, sir.
When you're out before the chief?
Yes, sir.
And don't stand there like a blasted idiot saying yes, sir.
I don't think he's quite himself, sir.
until they're accepted,
What did
you're
he
still
win,
under discipline.
7,000?
Get back to your duty,
What's that
Rowan.
now?
Yes, sir.
50k?
As for you, Collins, you may be a woman, but you're still a policeman. Right. Now come along, Doctor. Let's see how this innocent little pal of yours makes out.
Did he leave that newspaper in there on purpose?
Well now, what track was it you were on, Clark?
White City. I started off with 2 bob on My Beloved at
My
2.
beloved, 2 bob at 2.
Then I put the lot on Royal Princess in the 8:45 for evens.
Royal Princess. Okay.
I missed the next because it was odds on. I never like to lay out more than I can win. Did Nick's Delight at 2s for 12 bob.
Next delight.
Then I come home, see?
Oh, bob.
Oh, and tote prices, they're different, see?
You still got 6 bob more than you accounted for.
I took 10 bob with me. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Paid 4 to get in. That'd be the other 6, wouldn't it?
He didn't leave the newspaper there on purpose.
You got my paper, Jim? You and I are going to have a little talk, aren't we?
Yeah, that'd be nice. One of these days.
I'm sold on this. I like it in a police setting.
Oh, it's you, Doc.
Give me now a cup of tea, please, please.
Fancy meeting you again. Share what, then?
The joke. Take for both of us.
Right, Doc.
Here, there's no need to do that.
I know. Well, what was so funny?
It was just them coppers' faces when I trotted out the winners. Oh, that was the right giggle, that was, wasn't it? You got to admit it was the right giggle. Andy, all right?
Thank you.
Dreadful smell of coppers in here sometimes, huh? Just wouldn't have thought it was your style, that's all. Not really.
Some people are just so good at acting.
What are you going to do about that money you stole?
Well, why don't you go and tell him then? Go on, tell him.
You're a pretty silly clot, aren't you?
Tar very much. Well, that's the end of that little conversation then, isn't it?
Yes, if you want to play it that way, yes.
Well, they don't drop our way. And they never have done.
You could always work for them, you know.
Oh, yeah. Like him. Yeah, I bet he's worked all his life, hasn't he? Never gone bent on nothing. And where's it got him? When the law lets him alone, he can tramp up and down playing his flipping fiddle for the price of a cup of coffee.
He can't help it.
Well, if he can't help it, you didn't ought to go blaming him then, did you? No, he's dead clever. Look what he's got. Big car, trim bird, decent clubber, all that jazz. Ah, well, so he is, whatever you said he is. But he'd never have got all what he's got now if he'd gone straight, would he?
Probably not.
Well, then he's not stupid then, is he?
Well, he's... how old? 24? He's already had 6 years inside. Next time, doesn't matter what it is, he'll go down for another 4. That makes 10 years in the nick.
All right, I'll deal with you later.
I suppose now you want us to turn up some witnesses.
The only chance we've got.
Well, sure you can lay your hands on the boy if we do get anything on him.
Of course.
All right, we'll do the best we can.
Here, do you mind? So. Slapping up the place a bit, ain't you, old love?
God, I
Couldn't
hate
you take
bullies
another
like
chair?
Just do as you're told. We can all get some sleep, eh?
Do you have to put your feet on the chairs?
Oh, kid, I'll break it. Up. You talking to me? That's right. Well. Let's see you make us. Now pack it in.
Good for him. See, he'd make a good policeman.
You're a funny guy, aren't you? Say one thing, do the other. was the point of that little demonstration, then? Strictly to impress me?
That's right. Look, I'm not interested in impressing you.
What did you do it for?
Look, quit needling me,
No,
will
look,
you?
I want to know. What did you do it for?
Ah, well, what I mean is, you've got to draw a line somewhere, ain't you?
Try having a look at situations vacant. Come on, Jim.
Good on.
That's him. Afraid so, sir.
Come on, son. We're taking you in again.
Just as I was responding to that treatment and all.
What's that?
Never mind, mate.
Okay, so it was Michael Crawford. I haven't watched that much of, is it Some Mothers Do Have Him? But obviously I know the show. And I just recognised the voice. But he was brilliant. Ian Hendry, I'm sorry to go a bit crude, but he is very, very attractive. So, very similar concept to the Avengers, but obviously I don't know how many episodes there were of Police Surgeon, but I don't feel like with Police Surgeon you could have gone into as much depth of... I feel like in the Avengers, every episode, not always, like Keel gets involved, but sometimes he does. But I don't know if Police Surgeon, it would have been like a rolling theme, whereas in the Avengers it feels like every time they're able to help someone different. But it's the same concept of the Doctor kind of getting involved, wanting to help people. I actually really liked the police setting. I found it really interesting. I just find it fascinating. I mean, what was that, 60s? Just kind of being in that environment of what it would have been like then. I kind of want to know what happens to him. But I really enjoyed that. And also I think as well because I had the visual, so it was just so refreshing to have it. Only a 25-minute episode. Whereas the Avengers is a lot longer. But I just find it interesting how this idea can kind of go from one show to then be like, oh, but actually this concept about the Avengers, you know? But I really enjoyed that. It was, I know he wasn't Dr. Keel in that, but I really like Dr. Keel as a character because I would say he was virtually the same, right? And it started out with a similar concept of the policeman getting engaged, and then I thought, oh gosh, is the police lady going to get killed? Touch wood, they didn't. So yeah, I absolutely do see the links between it, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and I will see you very soon for the next Avengers audio.